Alright, so quick little update on what has happened. I got the nose done. I'm still roughing the body. The issue comes when I put some Bondo to harden up everything. Well, I did research and nothing ever told me this problem. Bondo eats the rigid foam. So everything that's got this Bondo on here has gone down, but everywhere that there's a plaster has raised up. So I'm in a slight dilemma. Do I cover the whole thing so that way it's hard, like it did up here? So this was all Bondo up here, so it didn't cause any issues here. And I put that on last time to get this hardened out because that was soft and foam there. So I put the Bondo on. Still needs to be sanded down a little bit more, so got a couple little high spots. But you look on this side, that's mostly rigid foam insulation. That's pretty level. But here, you can see the shadows. That was level at one time. So the idea is once you get this whole thing leveled out, and this is why I was watching a gentleman in Australia would do bonnets and different car parts. So he would just use sheetrock mud, Bondo. He never had rigid foam because he was casting off of other parts, other fiberglass parts. Well, I'm custom building the parts, body. So he would use a Australian equivalent to this, and this was the product that he recommended. Is another 2-part epoxy, glass coat, 2 coats of it, sanding in between. I'm going to do a test bit, but I'm afraid that if I put that stuff onto this rigid foam, it's going to eat it like spray paint. So, yeah. It's frustrating. 2 steps back on this one. But, you know, I can't use just the plaster. You know, the only option I can do is coat everything that is rigid foam with plaster and then sand it down with like a 10,000 so that way I don't break the plaster. So that's all, you know, like that. And then put the Bondo on top of that and sand it. Definitely love the plaster because it sands down so much faster. You know, I come over here to where the Bondo is and it's got so many unevens, but I could take this down even with a 2000 grit paper and I'll knock it down just beautifully. But I needed to stiffen it up, so I was like, alright, let's put some Bondo on it. And this is only about 20 minutes old. You know, it's starting to harden up. It's kind of cold today. And it's eaten into the foam. So, please, if you have any suggestions, go ahead and put them in the comments. That way I have an idea what to do. My feeling is I'm going to Bondo the whole thing. That way it's rigid. Do another layer of Bondo so it's nice and smooth. And then put the glaze coat because I know the glaze coat won't eat the Bondo. So that's where I'm at. Like I said, any other suggestions, send it in the comments. You know, I have more knowledge than I do. So I'd appreciate it. You know, I got these kind of lining up so that I can get that part done. I gotta patch this whole section up. So I'll be here for a bit. But yeah, any suggestions, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.